Welcome to the At the Core podcast. Join us for this episode as our host, Ed Ross, shares conversations, insights, and best practices from sales enablement and effectiveness leaders across the globe.
Function is new. We're still a baby, putting things together. So I launched a learning management system, and it's a product from the Adobe Corporation. And although it's out there, and although it's live, and we've got learners involved in it, and we've got some good traction, I just came from a conference this week, and the idea of continuing to socialize what you're doing when it comes down to learning and development is key. In other words, I can't just release it and just think that my learner is going to be drawn to it. I have to release it, and just like advertising companies, I have to continue to market it. I have to continue to give the message of, hey, this is what's in it for you if you take this. And that's a constant battle. And right now I'm using lots of different things. So I post a lot about L&D on LinkedIn.
Yes, I see
I'm using social media. We just started a Facebook page specific to learning and development. I run a blog for our talent development department.
Yes.
I created last year some skill building that's 2 minutes or less, all video based.
Yes.
Twice a month, email it to the whole company. So from my perspective, I've got two key things in mind. Now, you know, for the instructional designers that might be watching, right? The technical work has been done to a degree. We're still young and we're still growing.
Yes.
So what I mean by technical work is instructional designers, you know, designing the content that you eventually publish. So some of that stuff has already been done. Needs assessments for different groups inside the organization. Some of that stuff has already been done. And I'll continue to work on that. But I have to keep everything top of mind for people. So just like an advertising company, I want people to have in their head, oh, I need to know this. And I want them to think about the learning that we offer. Because I know they think about Google. I know they think about YouTube. Oh, I don't know this. I can go to YouTube and search for it and I'll find something.
Right.
And same thing with Google. So that's what I'm competing with. And I have to continue to get that message out there in as many ways that work for us. So that's another key topic. Not every marketing channel or communication channel is going to work for every organization. It all depends on your company. It all depends on company culture.
Yeah. You know, what I hear you saying is there are elements of branding that you're using right now. I love the fact that you said you can't just put it out there and people will come to it. Many organizations have struggled with that, where you come out with, you know, top-notch content.
Absolutely.
You release it because there's a need, right? You're hearing it from whatever part of the organization, whether it's sales leadership, whether it's the customer, you design something, you make the investment, and you put that content out there and it's not consumed.
Exactly.
So the goal is, how do you brand it so that it is in fact consumed? So that the learner comes with the understanding of what's in it for them, but also what, when, how, and why am I going to take action? And I think oftentimes we miss that opportunity.
Thank you for listening to today's At the Core episode. But don't stop there. Let's stay connected on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, where we share new episodes, content, and resources to help you enable your sales team to outperform the competition.